No sort of injury to the groin. Not even pregnancy for the WNBA player. You out because you slipped on a dildo. What do you even write?
Yo, what is up, man? People, yo, today we're watching They Threw a Dildo on the court during the WNBA game. Yo, I can't lie, I saw this pop up. I heard something about it like briefly previously. I don't really know what's happened, but obviously, you know, title kind of says it all. But yeah, anyways, you know, let's find out what happened together. Yo, I can't lie, throwing a dildo on the WNBA court is something else, man. Yo, these WNBA haters or something else, bro. Like, listen, they worked hard to get to where they are. So, like, I know some of them, you know, might have a bit of egos, like we had with getting kicked out of the club situation. But you know, they worked hard to get to where they are. Listen, this wouldn't be happening on an NBA game, so it's unacceptable.
Alright, so boom, I'm off the internet for 4 days. I return only to find out they throwing dildos on the court in the WNBA?
What?
Yeah.
What's going on in 2025?
And no one's picked the object up yet. You guys, oh my gosh. Okay.
They left it there.
Caldwell, and that's her job. That normally inappropriate.
Who is responsible for catapulting, launching this neon green silicone meat stick?
Yo, that's not, listen, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm being immature. I'm sorry. That's not funny.
Onto the hardwood floor. And to make matters worse, it happened again.
Twice. No. Oh, I thought it was just what? Oh my God, man.
Got a whistle away from the basketball.
Yo, who's paying money for that? Yo, who has paid money to come to a WNBA game, pull a dildo just to chuck it on the court?
First and foremost, this is something that was clearly premeditated because there's no...
The real question is, was it used?
Scenario in an arena, in a WNBA game or any sporting event where you come in close contact or acquire a dildo, let alone an exotic color like a neon green.
Yo, why is my man looking at me like that, bro? Bro, listen. Bro, don't look, bro. Please don't look in my eyes whilst you're talking about a dildo, bro. Please don't look in my eyes whilst you're sat here explaining it. I get it. Do not look in my eyes when you're explaining this, bro.
Take into account anybody who's ever attended a sporting event in the country, let alone any event in an arena. You have...
But no, seriously, this is like disgusting. It's unacceptable. Like, this wouldn't be happening in a male sports, so it shouldn't be. Yo, whoever, I don't know what with, but whoever's done that needs to be charged or something, if I'm being honest.
To go through scanning, you go through security, and they may not be as thorough as the TSA where they have somebody looking through a screen.
The question is, where did they hide it? They did the prison method.
But they have a guard who looks at least through your bag, if you have one, a little bit just to make sure you don't have anything that you can leverage and utilize with malicious intent. How is it that you got a dildo in? Were you wearing it on your body? In your body?
What the hell going on here?
You had this inanimate sexual object lodged or inserted on or in your person, well lubricated, and decided to launch it onto the court.
Go get him, bro.
Yo, who edited this, bro?
Now, granted, this ain't even the first time this ever happened in sports. Y'all remember the Patriots versus the Bills? Not only in the playoffs, but in a regular season game, maybe 8.
Okay, maybe I was wrong.
some years ago, for whatever reason, Bills fans carrying dildos to the game.
You filthy motherfucker.
I just have a question. For the sports fan that essentially thinks it'd be hilarious to throw a dildo onto the field, what is the mental process in acquiring the dildo, then packaging the dildo or transporting it from your home, your domicile, to bring it to the arena, then pick...
Yo, this isn't funny, but I'm just like imagining, genuinely, how did this guy sneak it in? This guy had to be hiding it, like, in somewhere. I don't even want to know.
The right time to launch it onto the playing field. I need to know the thought process and every single step by step.
Use your common sense.
This is a tweet I never thought I would read in my lifetime. We're the first in any generation to experience something like this. Could you imagine if somebody just so happened to had slipped on the dildo? You out for the season, not by way of torn ACL, not a torn Achilles, no sort of injury to the groin, not even pregnancy for the WNBA player. You out because you slipped on a dildo. What do you even write?
Yo, oh, yo, poor, I'm gonna repeat myself again. Poor woman. I feel bad for the woman that I've had to go through this. This is so fucking stupid. This is, bro. Who thinks of this?
On the depth chart next to the name, you just put the O with no explanation as to what transpired. This got to be incredibly embarrassing. If somebody messed around and got hurt, think about the person who threw it, because you know they're going to be able to find you. It's not as if it's a 1970s, 80s, 90s where it's very difficult to identify if somebody threw something onto the court, unless, of course, they happen to have somebody who's an eyeball witness and snitches and says, hey, that's the individual.
They got cameras everywhere
Over there. But they're going to be able to search and cross-reference in order to be able to identify who it is. But you about to get banned from the arena. Not just, oh, can't go to WNBA game. You want to be banned from the arena because you decided to go and throw a dildo onto the court. What's wrong with you? Why? Streets is saying WNBA is going to have to administer self-defense.
What is this video in the background? Bro. Yo. Chiseled, bro. Adonis, bro. What is this video you're using in the background right now?
Classes just to endure.
Yo, what is this jiu-jitsu, bro? Dildos.
A possible strike of a dildo. Furthermore, you got all kinds of edits. They got the logo with a dildo in their hand.
You can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it.
You really got to think about the repercussions of these actions of having these neon green dildos or any tone thrown onto the court. It's landing baseline. It's landing sideline. Somebody sitting front row might get hit by a dildo or it'll be within their vicinity. If Christian Wilkins is sitting front row.
This might have been the wrong video to react to. Bro, imagine you were just in the front row trying to enjoy the game. You know, you're watching, you're like, yo, you're getting into it. And then all of a sudden, a dildo slaps you right in the face.
He might do a split on it. What they gonna do next? Throw a double-sided dildo on the court? You might not get it back. One of the players might slip it underneath the seat and utilize it for later. That's not what we're here to talk about.
Yo, where is Unc getting these ideas from?
Nasty bitch.
Stop laughing. This is a serious matter, okay? The WNBA already has enough problems, like players having their wigs snatched in the middle of the game. Timeout, ref. Timeout. Number 2 got to go to the locker room, and she's questionable for a return because she didn't want the world to know that
She's bomb. She's bomb, Jared.
Would you believe they actually had a fan ejected for laughing in this moment? The WNBA is wilding, albeit probably something else was said to where the players took offense to it, ultimately prompting them to go and point homie out to get them ejected.
Yeah, he probably said something right, because there's no way he'd get chucked out just for laughing.
But one way or another, this is just as bad as when Tim Duncan got ejected in 2007 for laughing on the bench, got 2 techs and then kicked the fuck up out the game. Shit crazy, bro.
Which fan it is, so that security here at Care First Arena can have that dealt with.
But back to the dildo. First of all, I never thought I would formulate words like that in my life, bro. In a sentence, that's insane. Pause. But one way or another, I'm very curious what's going to happen moving forward for security at these arenas.
Bro, I'm trying not to. Yo, let's get a rewind on that. Yo.
What's going to happen moving forward?
Yo, bro, you can't be laughing. Yo, I'm trying to hold it in right now. Yeah, you're not doing a good job, bro.
Forward for security at these arenas, primarily at WNBA games, because you would assume you have to increase the search now. Because if you take a look to try to do a thorough look through somebody's bag, if it's not there, you still have a high possibility it can be on a person or possibly in a person. So what happens now? Because you know, with the climate that we're in right now, every single time something happens in the WNBA, they end up amplifying things to try to double down to make sure it don't happen. So are you going to start searching people's bodies for a possibility of carrying a dildo? Are we going to end up having thorough TSA level like searches to prevent individuals from carrying in dildos into these arenas? I'm going to SummerSlam today. Matter of fact, when this video premiering, SummerSlam probably just started right now. I'm telling you, if official.
Yo, where's my man? My man's heard about dildos. Now he's all in. Now he wants to go. What's up with time, million, bro?
Security person were to touch me and question me, interrogate me of if I'm
Yo, you got a dildo?
carrying a dildo alongside my person, I'm telling you right now, I'm going on the news, bro. There ain't no way.
Get your hand off my penis!
You know how crazy the story would have been if this took place prior to the days of social media? Let's even go further back. Before these games were broadcasted nationally on television, if these were airing on tape delay, you probably end up having this get edited out. And if you happen to be somebody who's sitting there front row, second row, third row, you there in person, nobody would believe something like this happened. Yo, I was at the WNBA game. I was sitting fourth row. Somebody threw a dick onto the court. What? They threw a dick onto the court. Was Lorena Bobbitt in attendance? What do you mean? Yeah, they threw a dildo, a neon green one. You were close enough to see the color? What are you talking about? Yeah, man, somebody threw it on the court. They stopped the game. Then they had to go and bring the security, go and take it out. Was there veins in it? Why are you asking for detail? Whatever the case just so happened to be, fam, this is ridiculous. Never in my life did I think, after the Bills and Patriots fiasco, if you will, in that super blowout in the wild card.
Yo, never did I think I'd hear so much about a dildo.
3-4 some years ago during the pandemic, where we have a situation where we got dildos on the court again. And I promise you, because people are starting to get more and more and more unhinged, there will be more green dildos that will be thrown onto the court of WNBA games. I'm just curious how much. So
Let's hope this ain't a trend.
I'm gonna issue a challenge to the viewers in the comment section. How many more green dildos will we see for the remainder of this NBA or
Ooh, yo, I thought Unc was about to say, I'm gonna challenge you to see how many dildos you can throw on the court. Now I was gonna have to say, Unc, chill out. But, you know, it's looking like we're getting to the end of the video anyways. Yo, this is a crazy situation, guys. Yo, anyways, if, you know, standard procedure, okay, wait, don't go. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, drop a sub, it means a lot to me. I appreciate all of you, man, that already subbed to the channel. Why is that Roblox avatar at the top left on the YouTube? Anyways, that's irrelevant. Anyways, if you guys enjoy, yeah, I already said all that. You know what? I ain't gonna hold you, man. Foza, peace out.